Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your Excellency or committees in the CBSS, we are team for Universitas Jambi, Indonesia, in which Mrs. Dr. Eti Umiati, Ms. Faradina Zevaya, and Mr. Dr. Syaparudin. We will convey our research result by the title Digitalization of Creative Economy Subsectors in Southern Sumatra, a micro quantitative analysis approach, digital entrepreneurship academic survey. Okay. Our background, creative economics is a concept in a new era of economics that defines informations and creativity by using ideas and knowledge from human resources as the primary factors of the productions. Why did we choose two regions in this research? Because of Jambi and Pangkal Pinang are the coverage areas for digital entrepreneurship academy. That's why those regions become our research regions. According to the data of the creative economics regions, Jambi province is the one of provinces in Indonesia in which many destinations with history and culture. And then in Jambi also have numerous creative economic subsectors like handicrafts, culinary, and fashions, whereby those creative economic subsectors are the leading creative economic sector in Jambi province. Okay, next. The research aims to analyze factors affecting digitalizations of the creative economic subsectors in Southern Sumatra, in which Jambi City and Pangkal Pinang City, as I mentioned, that Jambi City and Pangkal Pinang City are the coverage for digital entrepreneurship academy. So, why did the digital entrepreneurship academy has been carried out in these regions, especially for Sumatra regions? Because it's to support the sustainable digital economic growth, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. Apart from the tourism sector, handicrafts, culinary, and fashion products also have the potential to be developed. Now to know, Jambi has more than 84,000 creative economic business apart from Jambi province. Another provinces in Southern Sumatra region has the quite high potential in creative economic subsectors. There's a Bangka Belitung province with the capital is Pangkal Pinang City. Based on the data, we collected that culinary, craft, and fashions are the top 3 categories of the creative economic subsectors in Pangkal Pinang City. Okay. Next, the concept of the creative economic. There are still numerous concepts for creative economics. For instance, creative economics based on the Hawkins perspective, it's related to the intellectual property, how people make money from ideas. Creative economics is an activity in which the input and product are ideas which are essentials in the creative economy. Okay, for the digital enterprise, according to Allen's statement in 2019, there are 5 basic types of digital business, like content-based business, community-based business, online store, matchmaking business, promotion business, in which the digital entrepreneurship is part of an entrepreneur category where the enterprise is started physically and shifted regularly towards digitalization. Okay, research methodology. Type and data source. We use the primary data and secondary data, and then the data analysis. We use the panel data regressions. We will choose the best or the appropriate model for this research. As a result, the variable populations. has a positive impact on the Human Development Index. It can be seen from the probability is 0 less than 5%. Labor will undoubtedly be required in the company's production process, procedure, and output. When a corporation wants to improve its output, it will add more workers to its productions, which will require a lot of energy work. As a result of the government's implementations, citizens will be able to increase the quality of human resources. Matter is, it's due to the fact that the population grows, so the requirements of society for by consumption and employment. It's also according to the Jessesila's research in 2020. Okay, the variable number of micro, small, and medium enterprises has a negative significant impact on the Human Development Index. It's related to the low quality of the enterprise as well as the many unlawful enterprises despite the increased effort. If the quality, the productivity of such enterprises are low, it will affect the limited Human Development Index. It's related to the Salsabila and Hasmarini's research in 2023. Okay, for the last variable, the task force, labor force, which has a positive influence on the Human Development Index with the probability less than 5%. The increasing level of education has an impact on people's knowledge and increased skills, thus increasing high work productivity. High productivity will produce a workforce with good quality and will produce more and more production results. Productions, by obtaining more results, the income received will be greater and consumption will also increase. So human resource plays an important role in enforcing development. In order to reach sustainable human resource, it requires the enforcement and optimizations of each individual capability. The Human Development Index based on the 3 indicators like health sector, education, and economy. It's related to the income. Okay, and then the growth of micro, small, and medium enterprises also has an important role to create programs to promote growth of the economy, especially for the development of industrial areas, partnership programs, and training. One of the training programs that's implemented by governments of Jambi City and Pangkal Pinang through digital entrepreneurship academic training to train and develop human resource to leverage the digital world in selling and developing their efforts. Okay, so for the conclusions, the population numbers influences Human Development Index positively. It reflects increases of Human Development Index when the population grows. For another variables like micro, small, and medium enterprises have negative impact on Human Development Index as the effect of less lawful and less effort enterprises, which means when MSN is grows, Human Development Index variable will decrease. For the labor force has a positive influence on Human Development Index. Also, it's able to determine the rank of development society in the region. So we already should take sufficient enforcements to create Human Development Index by supporting 3 things: health, education, and economics. It's like increasing the number of populations, increasing the quality by put an effort for human capital as the future investment, expanding employment, increasing incomes, and improving public well-being. Moreover, the government should promote and provide amenities in capital in order to encourage micro, small, and medium enterprises sector by creating partnership program and developing industrial areas. Plus, digital entrepreneurship academy training should be optimized to create a competitive environment in digital business. Okay, that's all. That's our result. Less or more, please give advice. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.